Once you stage the characters and elements within a frame, the next thing you do is block them according to the camera movement. Combination of the above two steps is called staging and blocking of a shot.
See the future and they're never wrong.
But it's not the future if you stop it. Isn't that a fundamental paradox?
While staging and blocking the scene, the director must take care of the fact that the staging and blocking must not only give us the information, or in other words, should not only cover the chain of events in the shot or the scene, but actually bring out the emotional and aesthetic experience for the viewers.
Get the key, go on.
For example, this scene from the film Citizen Kane, directed by Orson Welles,
Be careful, Charles.
Kane.
Pull your muffler around your neck, Charles.
Kane, I think we shall have to tell him now.
Yes. I'll sign those papers now, Mr. Thatcher.
You people seem to forget that I'm the boy's father.
It's going to be done exactly the way I've told Mr. Thatcher.
There ain't nothing wrong with Colorado. I don't see why we can't raise our own son just because we come into some money. If I want, I can go to court. A father has a right to. A boarder that beats his bill and leaves worthless stock behind. That property is just as much my property as anybody's, now that it's valuable. And if Fred Graves had any idea all this was going to happen, he'd have made out those certificates in both our names.
However, they were made out in Mrs. Kane's name.
He owed the money for the board to the both of
The
us.
bank's decision on all matters
I
concerning...
don't hold with signing my boy away to any bank as guardian.
I want you to
just
stop
because.
all this nonsense,
The bank's
Jim.
decision on all matters concerning his education, his places of residence, and similar subjects is to be
The
final.
idea of a bank being the
I
guardian.
want you to stop all this nonsense, Jim.
We will assume full management of the Colorado load, of which I repeat, Mrs. Kane, you are the sole owner.
Where do I sign, Mr. Thatcher?
Right here, Mrs. Kane.
Mary, I'm asking you for the last time. Anybody think I hadn't been a good
The sum of
husband, a father?
$50,000 a year is to be paid to you and Mr. Kane as long as you both live, and thereafter to the survivor.
Well, let's hope it's all for the best.
It is.
Why I can't raise my own boy more than I can understand.
Go on, Mr. Thatcher.
Everything else, the principal as well as all monies earned, is to be administered by the bank in trust for your son Charles Foster Kane until he reaches his 25th birthday, at which time he is to come into complete possession.
Charles! Go on, Mr. Thatcher.
Well, it's almost 5, Mrs. Kane. Don't you think I'd better meet the boy?
I've got his trunk all packed. I've had it packed for a week now.
I've arranged for a tutor to meet us in Chicago. I brought him here with me, but...
This scene from the film Citizen Kane, directed by Orson Welles, starts with the boy playing in the snow. Then we move inside to reveal the child's mother and father arguing over him. Since the topic of the conversation is the child, he is staged in the center between the mother and father, who are of different opinions, therefore on opposite side. The mother is staged closer to the frame in the foreground, showing her dominance in the entire conversation. The staging and blocking of this scene is not just only imparting the information, but aptly showcasing the tension and the stakes of the situation. There's a beautiful play with the foreground, midground, background in the frame, creating a sense of depth.